Hello, it's me, Arisa Gaming. We're back for some more Oxygen Not Included. It's the weekend, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on tomorrow, so here we are. We're doing well non-stop naps. You're indeed first today. Congratulations. Hello, Ayla Avo. Yeah, that's weird if the sound doesn't work on mobile. I'll have to look into that. Hello, Armagosa. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, back to sour gas or burst. Probably the last time for a while. But we need to clean up the Fullerene asteroid. Or rather, we need to clean up the Temporal Tear opener asteroid. Obviously, we did our really long session where we just let all of the Fullerene meteors land for the whole time. Because that's how the meteor shower from the Temporal Tear opening actually works. You get a Fullerene meteor shower every single day until you stop playing. So that's kind of weird. But because we did a long session, we have a load of Fullerene up here. We have at least 15 tons, probably closer to 20 tons. So that feels pretty good. And now that that meteor session is over, if we actually go to the star map, yeah. So the only other meteors we get are Icy Nectar meteor showers with the tree seeds. So what this means is we can remove all these bunker tiles and we can put in some actual meteor proofing, and it doesn't have to be particularly robust. It can just be fairly normal. So let's get this all disassembled. We have 2 dupes over here, so I'm imagining this is probably going to take a little while. Let's just unpause it again. So obviously we want to start exporting all of the Fullerene. We've set up our payload launcher to our main asteroid, Irigiel. So we'll send all the Fullerene over, and we'll send over the refined metal as well. What refined metal do we have at the moment? Not a lot. I think we've been using it all. Yeah, we've used all the gold and we've used all the cobalt. I'm probably going to have to import some more metal temporarily then. We're going to have to sweep this up. That's fine. I might just yellow alert this for now. We're keeping our music back on as well at the moment. But yeah, today I just want to clean up this asteroid, make sure that they can handle future meteor impacts, and make sure that we can actually launch our payloads properly. So that would be good. And I think that should all be fine. In the meantime, we do still have people just on Barkera, just slowly disassembling this entire asteroid because I want to grab all the materials. So yeah, that should be good. Did you actually super up? Yeah, you did. Okay, good. Is that all mercury? No, it's water. Gross. Who wants water? Okay, we've got Zarek and we've got Mr. Lonely. And they should be absolutely fine. They're currently just eating some pills. It's alright. Are we still actually charging up the rad bolts? No, we are not. Okay. I'll tell you what. How about you priority 9 disassembling these tiles? And then maybe if we can just leave these ones in for now until we build a ladder instead, then we can still go up here and go between everything. I'm also going to move the solar panel. I think I might want to move the solar panel. I think I'm going to leave this one here, but we do have room for another one technically. I'm not sure how many more rockets we're going to land here, so I think I will move the solar panel over for now. Just in time of meteor proofing. I'm not happy with blasters on mine. Yeah, well, because they're non-destructive meteors, I think we're just going to do robo-miner stuff. I will actually need to import some metal. Thankfully, we have loads of metal over here. What do I want to send over? Gold? We'll send some extra gold over. That's probably good enough, right? I'm not expecting stuff to get super hot. So how about we just payload over some of the gold that we sent over from the other asteroid, and we'll send that to Impersona. Yeah, that sounds good. Are you currently full of stuff? No. Good. Also, in the meantime, we actually have automated space mining going on. We have Operational Neptune X grabbing a load of, well, what is it grabbing? Well, a load of uranium and sulfur and rust and stuff is hanging out in space. Look inside the cargo bay again. Am I going crazy? It says the capacity. It doesn't... Oh, I hover over this, yeah. Uranium, sulfur, bleachstone, and rust. Yeah, that's all good. Because we want sulfur. We want to get a fair stockpile of sulfur so we can set up a sweet little ranch in advance of getting our sour gas boiler working. Have I tried setting up drill cone rockets for a round trip? I can't seem to make them do a round trip after drilling. No, not yet. This is the first time I've actually done automated space mining. I'm very unfamiliar with it, so we're gonna see how it goes. I'll put it that way. Right, we can launch payloads now. So the next question is, how are we getting stuff in here? Because we haven't done that yet. So... I mean, these dupes are going to be here for a while. We do want the metal to accumulate before we start sending it out. I think I'm just going to let them do it manually for now. We just stick a conveyor loader here. Conveyor rail here. I'm going to set that to manual. That should be fine, right? And then the wires there. Yeah. Because we'll definitely send all the cobalt. Other stuff that we're going to want to send over? I mean, we're going to have salt. Where's the salt? Where is the salt? We're just letting the salt hang out in here. Possibly. You are definitely still erupting. We have over 4 tons per tile of steam in here. That's not bad. Oh, you've been putting it in the bleachstone hopper. Yeah, that's what we've been doing with the salt. So we should just have a load of bleachstone. Yeah, we do have a load of bleachstone. That's good. Blackstone. That's fine. And we're not expecting to overly profit on this with salt. So that's fine, that's fine. I think it probably is just cobalt for now that we're going to export. Let's just check that we're sending over the gold. It looks like we are. Cycle 1047A. Yes, I'm very happy with where this run's going. And then once we've cleaned up in Persona, the next thing to do will absolutely just be doing the superconductive asteroid mission, getting the niobium. And I want to save that for the future. So that's what we're going to do. I will need to shift this solar panel over as well. That might be irritating. I'll tell you what, actually. Here's an idea. Stick a couple of ladders in here, just so we can do all of this work. We got the grinding gears penalty, but it's not too bad. I probably do want to give him some more gear balm, don't I? I mean, I made the apothecary so we can make gear balm, right? We did that, didn't we? I could have sworn I stuck that somewhere. Or did we just conclude that there's not... Well, there's gunk, and there should be water. We've got plenty of water in here. Oh, that could be what we need to do. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stick this apothecary here as well, because we made some of the medical booster. I remember we did this. I probably don't want them making gunk right by the radiation source, do I? Oh, I can just stick it here, right? I still feel like I did this earlier, but whatever. Do that. We've still got the seal in here. I'm sure this will save some time for everyone, right? What's overheating? This door. I don't care about that. Get out of here. Yeah, very happy with this run, but I want to give it some time to breathe. But yeah, so next week we are going to be playing Victoria 3. I think I'm getting pretty good at it now. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, we just did a run as Japan where we did the Meiji Restoration, and I'm currently off stream playing a game as Sokoto, so big West African kingdom, trying to set it up so that I can repel the European invaders. If I can do that, I can definitely do something on stream. Or the colonizers, shall I say. And I probably am going to do Brazil, because that's going to be a prequel to Surviving Mars. I think that would be fun. And yeah, we're going to do that this week. We're going to see how it goes. If it goes well, I'll continue. If it doesn't, I'll probably go and do some... Yeah, we got water here. We've got the advanced medical booster. So who's doing that then? Let's see. Who have we got here? So, Mr. Lonely, Zarek. You've got 2 advanced medic... Oh, no, you don't. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong menu. Right, have that. Then you can have this. We've got some water. I think what I need to do is I need to put this water here in a bottle filler. So that should be simple to do. All I need to actually do is put a pipe here. This part of the asteroid's warm enough now, right? Not really. I mean, to be fair, this is going to be pretty warm water, so this will warm everything up pretty quickly. I do actually just want things to be warm. I don't want things to be cold, so let's just do this. And then we'll actually have some gear balm production here. That should make things easier for everyone. Okay, here comes the gold. That's good. So you're going to have to unpack the gold as well. That's fine. Oh, and we're going to want to put Fullerene in here, obviously. We're going to be sending over Fullerene for quite some time. That's fine. Yeah, you guys love building pipes. This is your favorite thing to do. And we'll keep looking at Blagini? That's the other one. That's the marshy asteroid. We'll keep looking over here to see if there's more stuff we need to do. I will just get them to deconstruct all of this. Shouldn't take them too long. We do currently have 4 dupes here doing everything. I'm kind of also just trying to make sure we're actually shuffling all of the rust over. Oh, look, the grub has pollinated the Nosh sprouts. We're keeping here so that the seeds don't go off. That's not very useful, but it is funny. Yeah, we're still loading up the rusty oxidizers to get more iron ore. I think it's fine. He's doing the geotuning now. Is everything actually geotuned? Looks like it. But yeah, this is where the rest of the gold is coming from. Also, I have some good news. I actually, I found some replacement headphone ear pads for my noise cancelling set. So I'm gonna be, I'm gonna make sure that's working properly before we use it again for stream, because the foam in the old ones is getting in the wrong position and it's winding me up. Yeah, you're doing that priority 9. That's correct. And then we can just do the rest of this. And in the meantime, we're getting some more solar power back. Is that... Are we actually using this solar power? I think we are. It should be just reducing the demand on the hydrogen generator here. No. It's reducing the demand on this hydrogen generator. Except... this wire isn't here? Did I purposefully disconnect this? It's actually running this then. Is it just the solar panel? Yes. Weird. Well, I guess that's fine. We got these batteries here. If that's the case, do I actually want to... Do I actually want to connect this, or do I just want to save this hydrogen for charging power banks? I don't know. Let's leave it for now. Let's connect it back up and see what it does. There's not a lot of solar power here. I'm not expecting this to actually do significant things, but it's better than nothing. I think it's just suffering cold damage. We have nectar in this pipe. I need to be adding nectar to this pipe, not water. It doesn't have to be full of... It doesn't have to be full of water. We can just have it be partially full of nectar. Seems fine to me. Right, what's going on with this then? So it looks like we're actually bottling up some water now. The gunk... Oh, the gunk we've just been dropping down here to freeze. That's probably not ideal, is it? But what I'll probably want to do then is I'll probably want that to 50-50 in here, right? This probably shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's priority 9 this. And then we need to set this to priority 9. Because we have water available now. And I need to make sure that one of you is prioritized to do it. So that would be Zarek. So you can have doctoring. I only have 2 medicine skill. Oh, look. Look what I've done. I've given the non-doctor the doctoring thing. Well, that won't do. I'm just going to get rid of one of your research boosters. I think that's acceptable. So, that means that... Oh, they're both... They're both -3. Oh, no. Okay, well, that doesn't really matter. Like, you're not going to be doing this all day, every day. Okay, you can... Zarek can stick to doctoring then. That's very funny. I should probably rearrange this a little bit. That seems... Well, you don't need to worry about digging. That's just because you got the suit on. That's fine. Okay, let's keep alternating around with Barkara. Okay, you did actually deconstruct all of that. That's good. We got all the water flowing into here. That's fine, I think. Yeah, let that out. And then we'll start removing all of this. That's fine. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Are you guys actually really idle now? You can get rid of this too. And you can get rid of this. Slightly overly dramatic there, friend. Right, and then remove these, and then we can just remove these one at a time. And then we can disassemble this whole area, so you can remove all of this. The reason I'm disassembling this asteroid now is I just want to make sure that we have all of the raw materials available if we need to do more construction work. Oh, you need to... Yeah, you definitely need to remove that. That's fine. And that means I can lower this when you're done with that. Give you a bit more to do. Don't need to be here. Right, you. Allow manual use.
Hello there.
Hello, Glibisk. Hope you're doing well. Allow manual use.
Seek fluid intake.
Then Fullerene. Yes, I've got some Fanta. Don't worry, we'll have some Fanta. And then we also want cobalt. Yeah, there you go. So you can load that up whenever you want. Yeah, look, we dropped some Fullerene down here and the autosuit can reach it. That's weird. Well, that's good. Yeah, you can start loading that up. Pepsi recommended. No, it's late. You can't have Pepsi now. Well, it's not that late. But I drank all the Pepsi. I had some cherry Pepsi and I quite enjoyed it. So the whole point of the command is I shouldn't be drinking Pepsi. I'm gonna keep this. Put it here for now. You guys see that? You can see that. Perfect. Okay. Right, what else are you guys doing? Are you currently having fun? You're making microchips? That's fine, isn't it? Yep. I like how it's late the game, I already drank it all. They're both valid excuses, actually. Cycle 1048. Looks like all this ice is melting up here. That's not great. Environmental devastation. It's fine. We have Floxes on the other asteroid. There's no need for me to really worry about that. I'd be more concerned if the Spom actually started freezing. So I'm fine for that to be hot. Yeah, which is pretty hot. That's fine. We're grabbing some research supplies. What? What do you mean? Oh, for the geotuning. Okay, I mean, we literally have the auto sweeper here, right? Or is this just full of non-bleach stone? No, this is full of bleach stone. Mr. Lonely is just bored. Oh, we have phyto oil as well. You should put that in here. Hi, outfit of Miami. Outfit of Miami. The cruise is sadly... Oh, sadly. Ah. There's some words going on there. I'm not sure if they're the correct words. Are we doing well, lose artifacts? Yes, I must say, I'm quite glad I'm not traveling around at the moment. Given everything that's happening in the world. Right, this should be Friday 8. This is not the most important thing in the world. You probably don't need to be tuning these all the time. I think I am probably going to have to make sure that your other errands are lower than doctoring, so that you actually do that. Yeah. Yeah, you're actually grabbing a gunk now, that's good. Yes, once you get rid of your grinding gears penalty, you should be a lot more efficient because your errands will stop getting interrupted by, or your just working will stop getting interrupted by, oof, my back. Ooh, nice, another wallpaper to add to the collection. That's good. Do your water. And then we need a 50-50 it with gunk from the filler, ideally. A lot of hot water just hanging out here. I will insulate this pipe eventually, but I want to heat up this air. There's nothing on this asteroid we actually need to keep cold. Perfectly happy for all the liquids to come down here so we can pitcher pump them as well. Yeah, you've got some gunk, that's good. Hooray. Does this mean you're actually going to get this made now? No, not quite. Actually, yes, 80 kilograms of gunk is all you need, so Zarek should now actually be making some for a change. Your medicine skill is low, so I should probably actually give you a lamp, shouldn't I? How about we do... How about we do this? I could dig this bit, that's fine. I gave up on the phone and brought the beanbag chair downstairs so we can listen to the PC. Fair enough. Epic move with the beanbag chair. Right, I'll set this to priority 9 too. Oh, man, it's nice being in a run that's not just like complete chaos. Like those challenges have been. It was really good doing those challenges, but it was fairly intense. But I'm glad people on YouTube have really been enjoying that series. I will probably come back at some point, but probably when they release the new DLC, to be honest. We'll stick it on. We'll keep it on speed 1 today. And yeah, we'll keep looking around over here. So you can go ahead and dig this up now. That's fine. you can go ahead and dig this. If I actually leave that there, you can dig all of this. I'm also going to let you come over here and dig all of that. You can dig all of that too. And you can dig this. I'm sure we'll use all of this at some point. Dig that as well. You can dig these. Dig that. Looks like we could also get them to just do some more ladders over here, right? That seems fine for now. So long as we don't accidentally let the chlorine out of the vent. Yeah, you can do that. It's flooded. Triage cot. Oh. Okay. I don't think I care about that. You can just remove that. That's a lot of liquid. It's fine. Alright, have you actually got... yes, you have taken your gear oil now. That's good. Okay, so... yeah, you're doing the microchip tuning again. I just need to make sure they're still progressing the rest of these errands. You don't have enough gunk. We need this gunk in here to make sure that the geyser keeps erupting. Some gunk here, but it's too... ah, this is the issue, isn't it? Don't quite have enough gunk. Oh, we're so close. Problem is, we need to keep the gunk a liquid. Oh, you shouldn't be repairing this part. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If I actually... so this is water, right? If I just put the solid gunk in the mercury, that should melt it, and then we can just pitch pump it, right? Why not just do that? What? Oh, that's phosphorite. Oh, God. Okay, fine. If I just get you to yellow alert, do that, that will give you some more lube oil, won't it? We just need some for Mr. Lonely. And then you can do the rest of these errands. And in the meantime, we can keep looking at all of this. So, let's see. We can ladder this. I'll put a ladder here as well. You can come over here. Then you can do this. And then we can remove all of this. Now, we're preserving the ones in here. That's the little bit that we're actually going to preserve. Everything else can go. So, let's put some ladders here. Let's put some ladders here. Remove that. Let's see. This is all fine. There's obviously a lot of metal up here, but I kind of want to leave that for the time being. How much fullerene did I get? About 17 tons, I think? Like, a lot. Actually, you know what? I don't actually need these ladders. Do that. But yeah, there's a lot. The only thing is, it's kind of a lot of labor for these guys to both do. Look at the power banks, it's fine. We've got a canister full of sour gas here. Yeah, it's a lot. It's probably too much. It's enough fullerene to make like 1,700 tons of supercoolant. And we already have the rest of the the fullerene from the water asteroid. Basically, I just wanted to make sure we're never in a position where we actually have to space mine fullerene. Because I think I would rather be space mining other stuff. Oh, you're done. Wait, no? What's wrong? You're not drilling, you're not gathering. Why not? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, your storage is full. That's fine. It's a 40 by 40 tank of supercoolant, you know you want to. Well, I probably will pour it all out at some point, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, we could just dump it all in the steam biome, couldn't we? No. Why is this not working? It still has diamond. It has cargo capacity. It has research modules. Is it out of data? Oh, it's night. It's probably not running because it's night. You know, I never even considered that was a thing. But it is solar powered. Is that actually a thing? It kind of looks like he's just drinking the coffee at the moment. Coffee powered rocket. Wait, someone's trapped? Who's trapped? Who's trapped? You. Okay. Dig that. Let's investigate this. Because I want to know why don't the fields have an internal limit that you can't exceed? What? I don't know. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I do remember someone talking about that. Let's have a look. It says total mass remaining. No, you're drilling now. It literally just turned off because it was nighttime. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. What else do I want to do? So you can remove that. You can remove this. And then you can also come in here and remove that. That's fine. We'll get that too. Do I care about the polluted water? Probably not, right? I can just let that flow out down here, right? I could just dig that for now. Then I'll ladder over here so we can actually disassemble this part. Okay. How's the situation over here? What are you up to? You still got your grinding gears because there's not enough. Right, there is gunk in here now, so you should be able to pitcher pump that. Should I put enable? There is no enable auto bottle. There's no enable auto bottle on. Hold on, what am I thinking about? Yeah, you have gunk. So someone should be able to fill this up, right? Can they not actually extract from here? Oh, they can't reach it. Okay. How much gunk is here? That's a fair bit there as well. I know that's not quite going to reach all the way over, but that's fine. That's a funny problem to have, isn't it? Right, you've been loading this up with material, right? Have you? Been grabbing a little bit of fullerene, maybe. Could power back. Wait. Do I actually need to run this anymore? I probably shouldn't be getting you to fill this up with power banks anymore. Right? No. Okay, so turn this off. That will be something less for you to do. So we're going to go store water. Where? In the gunk machine? Okay. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. I don't think we want to dunk more water in here now. Go ahead and don't do that. Let's slowly get rid of these useless errands. What other errands have you got? Yeah, medical supply. What's in the pod? We can print on the other planet as well. I should remember that. Do I just want to print an extra bionic dupe just to get some more labor done? I mean, this is another decreased medicine, guys. That's kind of unfortunate. We do have a lot of spare boosters on the other planet as well. I think we actually do this. Because I want to make sure that they're okay. We can come pick them up later if we need to. There's loads of water around. Right, I don't believe we have an Atmos suit. We can make an Atmos suit. We did bring some reed fiber. But there's no metal for them to actually make it with. The volcano isn't going to erupt either. Okay, that's a fairly simple one. We can replace these tiles. So please do that, and then we'll make it out of cobalt. Yeah, printing a new dupe. That's fun. Okay, let's see. You can just have all the random boosters that are lying around. In this case, I'm going to give you a construction booster. And I'm probably just going to give you extra booster slots because we have so many. So, oh wow, we brought over all the operating boosters. That's kind of funny, actually. You know what? Just take all the electrical engineering boosters and do that. And then priorities, you could prioritize operating. Sounds good. And then we can go ahead and do that. Lag line only goes up. Well, I think we're going to need more bionic dupes. We're going to need a couple more bionic dupes, maybe. I mean, we're not going to have 4 on Barcara permanently. I don't know. 1 more is fine. At least this guy has a better fate than the guy we sent to the Temporal Tear. But you are going to have to do this sooner rather than later. Who's got building? It's only wafer thin, lol. Can I just actually yellow alert this, just to make sure that we have the building material? Also, these other ones, I will do like that. I don't think we actually want to leave any cobalt here. But the other ones can wait. Right, and then that means we should be able to make 1 Atmos suit out of cobalt. Oh, are you... Yeah, go ahead and pick all that up. We could export the rest. Oh. We're probably going to need to pick up some of this water then, aren't we? It's alright, Gizmo will be fine. He is having a pleasant day. But yeah, you can't overcome the 200% stress per cycle from liquid exposure on bionic dupe. So this is why we're making the suit. Gizmo, there you go. That is very important. Please do actually do that. Well, I guess you can eat the booster first. That's not against the rules. And then you don't have to be yellow alert anymore. Then we should actually be getting some labor done. Yes, and you're actually making some gear balm. That's good. So that should keep everyone a bit more efficient. No, don't worry about this. That is not an important task. Gizmo, you do have to equip this. It's an order. He's not fussed. He's getting all the skill points. There you go. Got the hat. Good. We have a lot of food here. All the meat from the floxes are just freezing and not going off. That's funny. Yeah, please do just equip this. Right. Okay. So you can get on with stuff now. That's good. I will put the light here because this is supposed to be lit. There's a smart battery that I don't think I actually cared about. I can go there. And then you can start doing the rest of these errands. And you're loading up with cobalt and Fullerene, that's fine. Is this still a yellow alert? No, it just looks yellow. It's kind of weird. What? I've got the... It's a bug? Is this a bug? I think actually we... Let's do this. Yeah, where's the yellow alert? Is that because I made it a yellow alert for him to put on his suit? That's weird. Maybe if I unequip it, equip it again. Yeah. That's what it is. So if they equip a suit that's got a yellow alert errand, then the yellow alert stays when they're wearing it. It just doesn't give you an alert. That's funny. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're toasty now? Oh, you'll be fine. You're actually making a load of it now. Good. I'm not so fussed now that you've actually made a bit. So let's set it to priority 5 now. And then we can get the rest of this done. Let's keep looking for stuff to do over here. Looks like there is still plenty of stuff to do over here. Yeah. Someone's trapped. Someone's always blooming trapped. Oh, it's Eduardo. It's always Eduardo. Yeah, have fun. You could dig this too. You know, I'm gonna get my money's worth while you're here. There you go. You haven't soiled your suit, have you? No, it's fine. What else are you actually doing? You're currently relaxing. Good. Is this the relaxation hole? I never gave these guys a rec room, did I? Well, I guess we speed to it for now then. Have we been getting payloads full of gold? Are there more on the way? This has not filled very efficiently. situation over here. We have gold. Have you just not been filling this? No, you have filled it, but I never set it to actually go somewhere. No, it's full of it's full of gold. It's not getting any rad bolts. Because some automation signal is turned off or something. Let's investigate further. This is turned off. The rad bolts have been shooting up here. Okay. Yeah, we set this to turn off if the rocket's not there. Oh, right. That should be... This should be green. Unless there's a signal coming from here. So I think what I need to actually do... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to stick a NOT gate here and a NOT gate here. Right? I'm not going crazy, am I? That feels cursed, but I think we do indeed actually have to do that. Okay. Eduardo is still working on it, that's fine. You can actually dig out this as well. Probably that. Then a couple more down here. Cycle 1050. I feel like the Mr. Krabs meme when I'm talking about the cycle count in here now. Won't he still be trapped? Maybe. I'll investigate that when the day loads. Okay. There you go. And then you can remove all of this as well. You can remove all of this. Got yucky lungs, it's fine. What is currently going on here? You dumping more mercury or something? For gear bomb. Still doing fabrication supply to bleachstone hopper. What? I set that to priority. Nah. This is full of gold. Gizmo, you should not be... Okay, here's what actually needs to happen. Gizmo needs to go down to priority 1, I think. Maybe, you know what, maybe you don't have operating priority. Because otherwise people just end up coming in here some more. I could actually disable the door. Well, let's see what happens. What are you doing now? You're still doing it? Oh, well, you'll stop in a minute. These guys are determined to waste as much time as possible, aren't they? Right. I'm just gonna set this... I'm just gonna set this to not let people in. Oh, it was set to not let people in. Oh, but not bugs. Okay. Well, that's not very helpful. Right, in that case, then I'll actually get you to come up here and operate again then. I'll make sure that Zarek is mostly building though. Yeah, there you go. Yes, please act. It would have been handy to do this before you made all of the friggin' stuff, but that's fine. Oh, did you actually launch something? Okay, well here comes all the gold. And then that means we can build all the equipment. Good. I will let you do this on priority 1 as well. I don't want to rebuild those ones, because that's the conductive layer for the meteor smasher. Meteor smasher? The interplanetary launcher. That's what it is. Yes, now you should actually be getting on with everything. Good. And I'm going to add gear bomb to this list. Hooray. Are you repairing all the ladders? Okay, sure. I do actually probably want to remove this as well, because we're going to put the solar panel. Oh, you've landed here? That's fine. I'm going to remove this bunker tile as well. I think they're doing just fine. Let's turn it back to speed 1. Then let's keep sorting all this out. There you go. That'll do. And then probably like that. You can remove all of this as well. We haven't really done this in a very higgledy-piggledy way, haven't we? Okay, and then you can just do this. The puffed! There's a puffed. We need to build that ladder there as well, and then you can dig all of this out. A load of random ethanol over here. I'll tell you what. Actually, just come and do... Just do this. We can get you to remove all of the rust and stuff in here. That should be fine. But I'm gonna want you to do this one first. Okay, you're taking the payloads now and unpacking them. We'll need to make sure that starts being automatic as well, right? You're actually delivering the payloads. Wait. Water damage? We have a load of power banks here that are exploding. Right, sweep this all up, please. Looks like we've already exploded a few power banks here. I guess send power bank scraps back as well. We're not making more of those, are we? I think we might be, actually. Oh, that's with the rock crusher, isn't it? Yeah, that's with the rock crusher. Right, okay. Put those in here. Oh, there you go. We have enough power banks here anyways. I should probably get you to stop sending gold over now. That should be enough, right? So funny having the double knot gate here. But wait. I'm probably going to have to make it so that when the rocket is here... No, the issue we've got here is, if the rocket lands and it needs refueling, it's just going to stay turned on. I think what I need to do I think I actually need this signal to just... So if the rocket isn't here, this needs to go here. And if the rocket is fully charged, it needs to go here. Problem is, the rocket not being here leaves a red signal. Is this a case where we need like a Zor gate or something? Or am I just being silly? Outputs a green signal if exactly one of the inputs is receiving a green. The issue is, if the rocket's here and it needs refueling, so we need this line to be green if the rocket isn't here. And then it comes here and puts a red signal here, and then it actually activates. So what I could do is I could put a... melted. Or a snow tile. It's fine, I think. So this line coming here needs to be a green signal unless there's an active red signal here. But that's difficult because that's going to normally be a red signal. You're detecting a meteor shower. Why is this one opening then? Oh, is the rocket coming back? No. The rocket's still here, and it's not actually doing anything now. Is it because the data bank storage is full? We're just gonna tell you to come home. Wait. That's weird. I want you to go here. Go here. And the rocket platform is this one. Huh? Why are you open? Oh, you're shutting now. Okay. Well, platform 432. Go here. With the slime meteors. Okay. I'm gonna need to dig this then, aren't I? Gross. Something weird's going on with this. I'm running out of power for the bunker doors. 2 simultaneous meteor showers here. The ice as well. A little weird. Oh, guys, I need some answers. What are we supposed to do with this?
we need it to send a different signal when a rocket isn't here than when a rocket is here and sending a red signal. Is there a way to just have it plug in so that we have, like, say, like an automatic green here, and then it gets interrupted by the red? Would that work? Well, it seems to have closed all the doors now, so that's good. Or it's closing all. Right, oh, we got some snow. Okay. We're gonna have to clean that up the old-fashioned way. Oh, that's got rid of the ethanol over here. That's bad. Yeah, I guess some of this is gonna... Well, some of this has been melting up here, but it's not melting on here, is it? Oh, irritating. Well, I'm glad you're making all the gear bar, but this is not actually what we need to do now. I think that's all the gunk, though, so... You shouldn't be making any more, right? Is it not going properly? What are you doing now? Oh, you're just gonna dig up the snow. That's probably not gonna work. We'll let you try. Meteors are still falling, but this is why we have to do this, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get the Fullerene off this planet. We could just land a rocket, but we do want to send the cobalt back on a regular basis, so we probably should be doing this. We're just winding it. We're just winding up Gizmo now. Seems to be enjoying it. Think you need another way to detect the rocket? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, leave that ice tile there. You're gonna have a fun time actually getting rid of all this ice as well, aren't you? That can actually just be left there, right? Don't need that to go. I'm aware this is a bit of a pointless task while they're actually out here. I'm just hoping the meteors are going to end soon. This is a lot of meteors. What's overheating? You're overheating because something cooked on the wire again. What's that? The cook over here. Cooked on a few of these. Weird. Didn't think the slime was that hot coming in. It's not that hot. There's some hot meteors as well. Maybe the fluid ports, do they have signals? Don't know. We'll have to land the rocket and then figure it out. Someday I'm going to have to actually solve this discrepancy with the solar panels. Well, that's not going to be today. Right, are you done with all of this now? I hope you are done. There's still actually a little bit of ethanol left, but probably want to dump some more up here. I think I'm just going to get into deconstruct those. The only thing is, I actually need to build a ladder here so that we can actually get to remove that ladder, and then we can put the solar panels back. Right, so that can be priority 9. We've got more flooding here. Okay. I'll tell you what, just let this out. We shouldn't have water in here, should we? Make that priority 9, and then we can sweep this out later. How are you doing? The grubs, they're alright. I think you've done most of everything over here. You should have idleness enabled here. Nobody is currently idle. Pretty close to having this place completely excavated. Do I care about the ethanol? Am I just going to let this out this way? Maybe. We let it out over here, and it's just going to fall down here. And then I can get you to dig this. Get you to dig that. Fine. What else is broken? These. Oh, right. What's going on? Wait. I just throw a load of gunk in the cooling loop. Oh my god. What? This isn't good. What? What? Why? I'm confused. This is a lot of gunk in the cooling loop. Where did it come from? I'm gonna have to do some serious detective work to find where that gunk has come from. Is that what's been causing the issue? Why is this all so hot? The meteors weren't that hot. Are the rails that hot? That could be the case. Weird. Rails are somewhat hot. The wire is quite hot. The ladders are quite hot. That's very weird. I think it's the rails. I think the rails were hot earlier. And that's what led to that whole thing happening. How irritating. Is it literally just every other panel? No. These ones are alright. Oh, there's still hot regolith on this. There were some hot regolith meteors then. Really? Damn. Well, that's no good. Well, this is interesting then, because if we're getting regolith and slime meteors at the same time, then of course the slime's going to heat up. But how do we actually avoid it cooking into dirt on the tiles? That is a weird problem to have. Well, I guess we could start rebuilding these. There must be a solution to actually solve this without using the blast shots. These things are pretty quick to solve over here. Nothing else seems to be overheating, that's fine. You can't actually reach those tiles, can you? That's very funny. I think I'm actually going to have to make sure that we can get up here somehow. That's fine. Right, what we got? More bionic dupes. I'm not sure we actually need necessarily more bionic dupes, but I do want to print a dupe on the other... Oh, I don't know. It just depends, doesn't it? You could probably do with someone with a non-bionic bug for medicine, right? Also, let's put these solar panels here. Let's turn building back to 5. You overheating now? No, you do actually have a little bit of ethanol here. That's kind of funny. Is that actually going to be enough cooling? Well, I guess the tile's conductive. Maybe it is enough conductivity. Do I want to print another bionic dupe over here? No, because we don't have any more reed fiber. No, we do have more reed fiber. I'm going to print one more bionic dupe over here. I want to make sure that we actually get the stuff finished. And we need someone with medical attributes anyways. The strength is not good though. Actually, you know what? Forget it. I don't want the strength debuff. That sucks. Right, well at least you're actually building this now. You're over... What? We have a load of power banks blowing up down here. Why people... I know what's been happening. People have been coming down here to eat their power banks, haven't they? But no, they've got mess tables right here. People have been dropping their power banks, maybe. Or their errands have been getting interrupted. You know what? I really don't care. Just explode. Should I just remove the mini pod from here? No, we can't remove the mini pod. You know, it's very important that the mini pod stays there. God. You're running out of power when you try and launch. Yeah, we need to get all these solar panels working again. Please do disassemble all of these then. You deconstruct the mini pod, or do you have to melt it? You have to melt it. It's because whenever you build the mini pod, you can inspect it for databank. And I don't know why that is the case. You should just make it so you can't inspect it, and then you're not going to be able to cheese databanks doing that. That is clearly the actual correct solution to the problem. Yeah. So, you are on the way back. That's fine. You've got lots of material. That's good enough for our first mission. Is it made of something in particular, or are mercury mini pods a new meta? You have to make them out of rock. I'm pretty sure you have to make them out of rock. We made it out of granite. I think I actually have to put like some mesh tiles here to make sure that the power banks don't explode. There's a lot of water here now. Still need to sweep this up as well, actually. Yeah, go and do that. In fact, I'll just take to sweep all of this. Right, you should be coming up here, right? That should be a thing you're actually doing. But you're doing microchip stuff. What are you doing? You're grabbing more metal? Oh, you're building the mesh tiles. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's allowed. Ooh, you know what? I like how the cinnabar mesh tiles look. That's pretty cool. The door over here. This one. Some ethanol gas over here. Wait! We've had meteors over here and the ethanol gas is escaping up here. That's no good. This needs to be a tile of some kind. That's no good. Did I just have a load of ethanol in here? If we've had meteors over here, I should probably double check we're not leaking all the gas out of this asteroid. Doesn't look like we are. Right, what else did I want to do? I could dig this now, right? Be fine. I'll get you to dig that. You can dig that. That's fine. This one you can actually reach, or did I disable access to this door? Double check. No, you can. Oh, it's too far up. Right. So that means I would actually have to put a ladder here. Wow, that's inconvenient. That's very inconvenient. Well, I'm gonna have to get you to actually come in here and do this then. I should probably actually bring some more... I should probably actually come in here and bring some more steel. Because the meteors have been impacting. They've still been impacting here. That means I'm actually going to have to remove these geotuners and do this. Well, I'll let you do that for a little bit. Just going to have to remember to actually build these again. Stupid situation. I'll tell you what, if I put another ladder here, there's a load of sulfur here. I do indeed want this sulfur, so I'm gonna grab it. This bit here, I can actually remove this. That's fine. Cycle 1053. It continues. A bit annoyed that I should probably actually try and get some proper meteor protection for this asteroid too, because this is obviously not a permanent solution. The issue is this asteroid is quite a lot wider than the other ones, so it's going to take a fair bit of time. If I do that, you can actually reach all the tiles. I'll get you to do this too. Remove that. This whole liquid lock boiled, that's the issue. It's fine. We're gonna rebuild this, we're gonna reset this as well, because it's running the saltwater geyser. Did we fix everything over here? I think we did. Oh, there's still the obvious issue of the pipe full of gunk. Why is the coolant pipe full of gunk? I need to see where we've actually ended up filling up with gunk from. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be obvious. This has clearly been filling for some time. The problem is the gunk is going through the thermal aquatuner now. And as far as I can remember, gunk is not good aquatuner liquid. No, it really isn't. So it's been going all the way through here. It's coming up here. It's going in this way. Obviously, this is the whole loop where it's going through the whole base. Then it comes out this way. This is it. This is where it's been coming in from. Because I had a bottle filler where we were dumping all the gunk. Right, well now the issue is we have several tons of imported gunk in our loop. Now, I don't think this is going to be a huge issue. The issue is, where are we going to actually store it? Is there a lot of gunk in these tanks? No, there's a lot of polluted water left in these tanks. Right, I think what I'm going to do... I want you to bypass these tanks at the moment. So... I just want you to flow... Just want you to flow like this for now. Just extract all the polluted water from these tanks. I reckon it's probably only about 10 tons worth, but we need to do this. This is what happens when I'm paying attention on a different asteroid. Right, this is really the only one I wanted you to do, but I'm sure you'll do a good job anyways. So that's just gonna run through all of these now. What I actually need to do is... I need to actually bypass both of these. That's weird. I mean, if we actually do empty this tank, then that's good, because I can get it to preferentially dump the gunk into here via a shutoff. So let's actually do that. These don't generate heat, so this is fine. I'm just going to make you out of steel. Actually, you don't need to be made out of steel. You're near the rocket. I'm going to make you out of steel. So that can go there. And then we just need a liquid element sensor. And it has to be gunk. Dig this up. You are actually full now. So let's... Okay, hold on. Don't do that. Right, let's just fill these with gunk now. The issue is this isn't currently going to circulate, is it? Well, how full is this tank? Pretty full. I could get this one to keep recirculating while we dump all the gunk in here. That's probably what I need to do, isn't it? To get it actually circulating again. Yeah, do that for now. Oh, you need a wire? Okay. Can it just be one of these? It could be this one. Can it be... Yeah, it could be one of these two. It should be fine, right? That should probably not be made out of aluminium. I'll make you out of steel too. Actually, now that I think about it, I made this sensor out of aluminium. Oh, whatever. If it melts, it melts. We'll replace it. It's broken this door. That's fine. Okay, so suppress current and remove that. I'll need to put the geotuner back. I do actually need to pay attention to this. And if it's gunk, put it in the tank. This is filled up now. There's so many bridges, it actually takes a while to fill up. But it is moving, just very slowly. I mean, we can keep an eye on that, see... As we get rid of the gunk, that should happen, right? Because this liquid reservoir isn't going anywhere, and that should open it up enough that it keeps moving, right? I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. That is probably not an emergency. Wait, can you guys... Oh, you're trapped? What? You're not trapped. Oh, you just can't get to the... You can't get to the solar panel. That's a bit of a yikes. Well, I guess you're going to have to put a ladder here, then. That means the rocket can't land. Oh, that is actually potentially an issue, right? I mean, we can do this just for the works for now. But if there's no actual way of getting to this point... Well, eventually we'll have the bunker doors going over the top, so that should be fine. Land a rocket, let them climb across. Yeah, very sensible solution, yes. No, once it's all built, they'll be able to get across, because we'll have bunker doors that they can walk over. Right, there you go. So now you're actually going to go and do something, right? This will start loading the gunk at some point. The loop is just so long, though. This is going to be ridiculous. There's so much liquid in this pipe. So I really can't just wait for that to happen. That'll take too long. Right, you're removing those tiles now. I think what we want to do, it's only going to be ice meteors over here. So let's just think about what we actually want to have. Because it doesn't need to actually resist meteor impacts. I was going to make mesh tiles here, but we don't have a lot of metal ore. We have steel. We're really going to make these out of steel? If I look in the metal overlay, what metal ore do we have left over here? There's little bits of cinnabar, actually. Actually, if we come and dig all these little bits, it probably is going to be enough. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. Sorry, Floxes. There's a couple of little lumps over here. Yeah, I'll get you to come in here and do this. I will actually need you to put a ladder here. And then we can just remove all of that. Oh, we don't have this lighting here. Okay, that's fine. So what we can do is just this. There you go. And then to actually get over there, you'll need to dig that. That's fine. I mean, there is a lot of steel here that we used for all these bunker tiles, but we're probably going to want to use that for the doors again, aren't we? Actually, we don't even need bunker doors, do we? Because the meteor impacts aren't going to be heavy. So we can just put the mesh tiles down, and we can just put the robo miners. This doesn't actually need to be complicated. Let's make this out of cinnabar. We'll have a little bit more we can grab from some other places. The fire pole. This is a lot of metal. Or we probably should just deconstruct the fire pole, shouldn't we? I mean, the main base one we've got to keep, but they shouldn't actually need to come up and down here too often. 10:54. Yeah, we'll keep going for another hour and a half. Yeah, I guess remove this. That's sad. A little bit of mercury. It's another lump of metal ore. That's kind of funny. We're this desperate for it. Again, we don't have to worry about keeping the floxes preserved, but I'm sure they're not going to die immediately from whatever we do over here. You're probably going to have to build a ladder here. So go ahead and keep doing that. I want you to immediately come over here and dig this. This one is just going to be mesh tiles here. We don't need the telescope anymore. We can definitely remove that and get some metal. Good. But we might need some metal for the building as well. I don't think we're going to need some metal for the building, but we don't. Like the actual robo miners. Right, I'm going to make you priority 9 as well, because this is what's actually going to let this get done. The conveyor rails as well. Do we have a large conveyor rail anywhere? Not really, just this one. Get all this other stuff done eventually. Yeah, you're getting rid of the iron fire pole now. Make a fire pole out of something else. It's not metal or steel. No. Okay. I'm sad. Okay. For now, I'm just going to do this so that we actually get it done. Then, what else do we want to do? So, it's the robo miners. So, first of all, let's see if we did actually get any gunk out of this yet. Because the more gunk we get out of this, the faster it will go. No, okay. There's a little bit of gunk up here, but it's going to take ages to get there. I don't know. Right, so we want to set up the robo miners. We want to cover the robo miners so that they don't get inundated themselves. We want to make it so that one can always dig out the other to the side. So, let's see. So it's 2 off the mesh. Then we have this one up top. And that's so it can reach all the way down here. And then it probably won't get covered itself unless there's a particularly big meteor. So, let's see. We'll make these out of... Actually, these could be made out of gold. I'll make these all out of gold, if we can help it. Then that could go here. Because we'll want some more metal for the mesh tiles here, too. And then let's just go back and double check. So these ones cover both of these tiles. Okay, so we'll do that. Then we can't put one here. That's the... Oh, that's the issue. We actually have to start it over here, don't we? I'm beginning to think this is actually too close to the rocket. I mean, the good news is I can just move the rocket over one. I think we probably will just do that. Yeah, because we need to keep that one clear. Okay, let's plan it around this. Yeah, that'll do. Then that can go there. Beginning to think we might run out of this. Also, what are we actually going to do with the ice when we're done with all of this? Am I just going to dump it somewhere, or are we going to send it back to another planet? I don't know. What are you doing here? Oh. Yeah, that's a big problem. They had to hop on the fire pole to get here. That's hilarious. Well, actually, you know what? Don't put it there, because we're going to move the rocket platform one over. So actually, I'm going to remove this too. And you're going to have mesh tile, mesh tile, mesh tile. Then that is technically going to be the way of the launch path, isn't it? We move it over an extra one. I'm just going to leave a little gap because We've got the payloads coming down this way anyways. Let's see. This doesn't have to be steel either. Go here. Put you here, put you here. Put you here. And then any debris that comes down here, we'll just put a separate robo miner down here underneath this. That should be fine, right? This actually has quite a lot of range. I can just stick it here. Then we don't actually need to put a covering tile on top of this one. That could just be regular granite tiles. Still got some gold amalgam hanging around. Then you can go there, and then you're still technically a tile, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. That's fine. Okay, so is that gonna be all the robo miners? Probably. That's weird. Right, let's have a look at the loaders. So we've got the auto sweepers over here, so they're in line, and then the conveyor loaders are underneath. Probably doesn't matter too much exactly what we do for that. Actually, you know what? I mean, obviously, we probably want to do something with all this ice, but now we could actually just leave it in place. I'm not actually there first. So let's just take this wire and go up here. That's probably going to be less wire than that overall, but refined metal doesn't really matter too much. So I can go there. I think I will literally just let it clear the ice, and then we'll leave it in situ. And then it can just get jostled about by meteors, right? That's not going to be the end of the world, is it? Why can't you make fire poles out of refined metal? That's weird. So these are going to heat up. So we'll want to put a liquid loop up here as well. This can all be made out of gold. That's fine. I think I'll just put this here for now. Actually, you know what? I'll put the auto sweepers up here. So let's still do this for now. We will add more stuff to the liquid loop later if we need to. So, what is this liquid loop actually going to look like? It's probably just going to run through... Is it going to run through the solar panels? It's just going to run through the base. It's not going to be that much heat. We don't really want the liquids to melt and just disappear completely either. Ideally, we do want them to build up and then we collect them later. So we probably want to drywall this as well. That can be made out of... oh yeah, we're running out of rock. Okay, I mean, obsidian? Would that work? Not really. Gizmo is radiation sick. Oh. Gizmo, you need to take pills. There's your pills. There you go. Have fun. And drywall takes a lot of rock when you're pretty shy of rock. Is that all the obsidian? They're going crazy. Yeah, that is all the obsidian. We were literally building tiles out of refined metal because we were running out of building rock, and now we're doing this. I'll tell you what. Just do 2 layers for now. Then we can fit 2 layers over here as well. That will probably do for now. Oh, we can run the liquid loop past all these friggin' wheeze warts. Look at this. And you're full of cobalt. Are you full of cobalt and fullerene? Yeah, you are. Okay, so you're sending those out. That's good. Oh. I'm gonna have to move this one tile over, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay. It's awkward. But if I don't do that, then it's just the solar panel position. It's fine. Everyone is building this. Spell gunk? Why? Gunk extractor is full because this is full of water. Right. I'm going to tell you not to fill this with water then. I think there's enough water lying around the map now that should stop being an issue. I guess cut this pipe off. Probably means I'm gonna have to get Gizmo out of his suit. Speed 1 again. There's a little too much lag. Yeah, Gizmo's really going through it. New dupe syndrome. Right, I will need to actually come across here as well. Just temporarily. So that's going to have to get removed, which means I need to turn these off at the moment. So cut you off. And then while you're doing that, I can actually put the pipe in. So that liquid... Oh god, this is all going to be friggin' building material as well, isn't it? You're gonna let me print off some rock? No. We got an urbanite. Damn. You go have a sweet of lava. Am I really just gonna have to pay a load more rock over here? Kinda hoping we wouldn't have to. So that would go down here. We're running out of rock for that. It's gonna have to go through here. That can be here. Actually, wait a minute. Do I just make this all radiant pipe? Probably not a great idea, but it lets us make it out of refined metal. It's actually technically cheaper. But we also don't have a huge amount of refined metal here at the very moment. So I think that pipe is literally just going to come around here. I can build that all there. More rock for building material. Yeah, you can just keep replacing these tiles, actually. Give me more rock. Let's see. This ladder. I can get rid of half of this ladder. Oh, right. Set that properly. I hate how the icon for the deconstruct appears the tile below the one you think it was. Yeah, do that, and then we can remove these ladders now. I don't really want to remove all of those ladders. I could remove this. I can probably... Material are these? 400? Remove this. Oh, rip the dirt. Look, it's trapped. I don't actually need this ration box. What's this even made of? Granite? Yeah, get rid of it. You can dig that as well. To be fair, they have a large amount of building to do at the moment, so we can just let them get on with this for a bit. God, that's going to take them ages. They're trying their best. Also, it is so lagging now. Situation over here. Oh, I need to replace this geotuner as well. We're not actually payloading anything off of this asteroid. What are we currently doing? But it was only wafer thin. Go ahead and dig that. Dig that. Dig that. Dig that. That's fine. Yeah, you can get rid of that as well. I'm gonna have to put another ladder here to let you actually get over this bit, aren't I? Oh, we have Woodford ladders. That's interesting. That is something I should actually consider, right? I'll just make these wooden ladders. We've got some more building material. Oh, God. Thank you, Fluxes. Your service is much appreciated. In fact, we start shaving the Fluxes for building material. That seems like a waste of time. Right, in any case, I think we're starting to get some more stuff together. So this pipe can just run through here. We've got a little bit more granite. Gonna have to get up here as well to do that. Oh, this pipe should actually be radiant. So we can save some building material doing that. Because that definitely... Oh, we'll put mercury in this as well, won't we? Because that's a conductive liquid, and that's got a good temperature range for this. Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and do that. In fact, actually, if we put mercury in this, we could actually do most of this pipe as radiant if we really felt like it. But I think I don't really feel like it. So that can go there, that can go there. And then that means ladders. You know what? I think it's snow tile time. Most of these ladders can actually be replaced with snow tiles. Now that's funny. That shouldn't cause any issues, should it? What are you doing? Why are you idle? Oh, right. You need to be a ladder. So you can remove that as well. Oh my god. Right, ladder. Put that there. Can anyone actually reach this? Gizmo can. That's good. And then this can be a gold tile. This needs to get removed. Wonder how old you need to be to get the wafer thin range reference. It's older than I am, but I have no idea if they still show Monty Python or if comedy has moved on. Well, I don't think they typically show Monty Python, but I think it's more for like, I don't know, like censorship reasons. Wait, why are you defragging? What? Oh, right. What on earth is this schedule situation? I'm putting you on this schedule. Okay, I need to remove this. I need to put this here. And this can go here. Move that. And then the automation. I think we can leave the automation as it is and just put another wire segment here. That should be fine. You can climb down here, can't you? 10:56. I think I'm officially getting sick of the lag now. I do not understand how people play runs this long. I think it's just that they have better computers than me at this point. I am going to need to put some snow tiles in here to access all of this. But yeah, let's actually just do this, because it's free building material, and I don't mind if they melt when the rocket lands. Maybe this pipe should be... Oh... If the rocket's landing, maybe this pipe needs to be insulated. It probably shouldn't be going through the heat zone, should it? I think that's fine. I think what I do is I move that pipe here. Then that goes here. It's not perfect, but it's better, because this zone underneath the rocket platform is the one that's going to get directly heated by the rocket, so that's what I really need to avoid. I could start deconstructing these ladder segments as well. Get that out of there. I could put some mercury in here too. This is surface backing, isn't it? Yeah. Be fine. They are getting on with it. It's just going to take friggin' ages. I'm really surprised we're at like 7 FPS even on this asteroid now. Or is still overheating. There's some wood over here. You're gonna get irradiated while building all this pipe, but that's acceptable. guess while I'm doing that, I can keep looking at this. That's building material. Oh, that actually needs to be tiles, doesn't it? Yeah. No snow tiles here. Then I guess if you put ladders here, then we can eventually deconstruct all of these tiles. That's going to trap someone over here, surely. Just leave that for now. What's the rocket doing? Where is the rocket? Oh, you're here. Okay, good. You are unpacking all the material. Good. So what we got then? We got the uranium, we got the sulfur, we got the rust. I just don't think you've actually gotten to the bleach stone yet. Yeah, now the rocket's here, this isn't filling up. So... that has to go. You know what I think I actually need to do? I think I actually just need to put the rad bolt reflector here. Have the rad bolts always go past the rocket. That would be the easiest solution, wouldn't it? Instead of this automation crap. Yeah. That's definitely the solution. So... let's see. So this could just go here. So that's deactivated because that needs to charge. But then we won't actually need this to be here. We can remove this. That automation signal does still need to be here because that's telling us whether to send the rad bolts at all. And then that can just point down. That's easy enough. Circuit overloaded. We're still manually picking up the payloads over here. Fair enough. I am glad that I figured out the easy solution to this. Because that was really annoying me. Right, let's go back to Barkera. Let's reset the geotuner. There you go. And then let's go back over here. We're still building all of this. It's going to take you a while. I do actually need to fill up the liquid as well. But I think what I will do for that is I will just put a bottle drainer probably here. Then I could just put a bridge here. And then I could just put a bridge here. And that ensures that it will always prioritize recirculating the loop. And we have a big old pool of mercury down here, so that shouldn't be a problem. And at least that way, we're still running all the solar power in the meantime. That's good. Gizmo... actually, there's Mr. Lonely that's getting stressed, really? Oh, you have the soiled suit. Okay. I'll wait until your stress gets a bit higher, frankly. Sorry, it's not an emergency to me. You're making more gear balm. We have plenty of gear balm. Let's make this priority one. I mean, it will be handy to have for later, for sure, but we really don't need that much of it at the moment. Yeah, good. And then we need to put the payload launcher back here. So that can go here. Everything alright over here? Everything's always right over here. There's no problems. It's funny how this pump has actually been overheating this whole time because we never cooled it down. What situation? What's up with the goldfish? How are they doing? They're okay. We got some gunk in here. Looks like we got a couple of eggs. Looks like we got a couple of floppy ears. That's fine. We've got many fish over here. The cooling is working. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to set up a auto sweeper as well so we can just get the payloads in the opener automatically. So let's plan that out at least. I mean, I was kind of hoping they would build everything today, but the reality is they're not going to be that fast, especially when we're actually running out of building materials with fire poles and things. And also, they are going to get quite irradiated coming out here, even with the rad pills, just because there's a lot of radiation on this planet. Not a huge amount we can... Oh, you don't need to do this snow tile. I'm a silly twit, sorry. I think the main thing I want you to get built is this, because then I can tell you to start filling this with mercury. And then the rest of this stuff, they can just put it together and that should be fine. Now, at what point does the mercury actually freeze? I could make this with ethanol instead. Yeah, let's do it with ethanol instead, because we have ethanol. We have a fair bit just floating around, I think. Maybe? I mean, there was definitely some ethanol, but not a lot. The thing is, these aren't going to be running very often. We probably don't even need this to actually be completely full of ethanol. The mercury will melt at like... Oh, the mercury will freeze at like -40. This oxygen is quite cold. Do we actually get a situation where we freeze mercury in the pipe? I mean, the thing is, mercury is not... It's a very low heat capacity. I would rather do this with ethanol, now that I think about it. So we do have like 25 liquid blobs, at least. It's probably good enough, in all honesty. Did we have any ethanol that we placed anywhere else? Not really. You're still dumping water into this. I'd prefer if you didn't. I don't think you are. Oh! This probably came from the... No, this didn't come from the steam turbine. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. I also need to set up the conveyor rail to go here. And is there anything else? I don't think there is. So hook that up so we can keep dumping in here. And then I'm going to make you ethanol. Cool. I'm going to tell you to make another ammo suit. I think I'm going to print another bionic dupe here just to get a bit more labor here, because... at this rate, I think the labor is the constraint on what we're doing. The thing is, we have a lot of lag compared to productivity at the moment, because we're trying to get stuff done on an asteroid with relatively few dupes. Our building projects on the main asteroid will be a lot faster than this. Yeah, I'll get you to make 2 of those. Keep looking at this asteroid. How are you guys doing? You're still not idle. What do you guys actually do when you're not actually doing any of this? Oh, you're shuffling all the metal back to the main planet, aren't you? Have you been in a soiled suit for like eternity? I think he has been. Chip has a sunny disposition. Chip has just been in a soiled suit for like hundreds of cycles, and nobody's. Everyone's gotten tired of telling him to take it off. Gizmo, yeah, Gizmo's in a soiled suit too. Oh yeah, because Chip and Gizmo both have the sunny disposition. I wonder what the optimal balance of dupes is to balance workforce versus lag. I don't know. My answer, as usual, is that Clay need to add some actual performance analysis tool to ONI, so you can see what is lagging your base. That's the actual solution, I think. You have been set now, that's good. Oh, you need a tile. That's fine. Yeah, do that. Oh, what? This is just backup power from ages ago that we're no longer using. Who cares? Let's see. I think just ladder this, and then we can get rid of all of these tiles. These ones. Then you can dig that. You can let that ethanol out as well. Actually, go ahead and just do that. I'm going to tell you to just remove this. You can remove that tile. And then you can also remove this. That. That should be fine, right? Although maybe, you can reach all of that from the ladders, that's okay. You can now remove all of this. And let's see, it doesn't digging cause lag because gas needs more CPU than solids. You know what? Maybe you're right. We could just start vacuuming this asteroid. Maybe that is the whole issue. We want all the materials anyways, but it does mean that we'll actually have to deal with this gas situation. Is there anything we actually need exposed to gas here to work? Well, probably a lot of this, right? I think a lot of this generates heat. Open it to space. Is that the thing? Do we just cover everything in liquid blobs here? Because we don't need to come back here and do any more work necessarily. We could just have a layer of liquid on all these floors. and then run a cooling loop past everything. Man, I don't know. That doesn't seem like a good idea, does it? Surely the actual solution is just to make sure we only have one type of gas, rather than lots of different types of gases. Because I'm pretty sure the issue is having the boundary layer between the polluted oxygen and the regular oxygen from a CPU point of view. Right? Because there's no need. There's nothing actually interacting with these gas layers. None of the dupes are breathing in any of the gas. So surely this is just mixing around for no reason. In fact, actually, you know what that means. Doesn't that mean I should just put in a load of deodorizers? I could totally do that. Things gases still slosh around. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for some of these guys to do anyways, and to be honest, we could probably do with some clay somewhere, right? Ceramic. Wow, I really didn't do that very thoroughly, did I? Probably the lag. Let's see. This looks like a good spot. There's a lot of stuff just off-gassing, now I think about it. Well, we want the clay anyways, don't we? Like, is there a reason not to do this? Carbon dioxide down there. Let's sweep that water and then we could put some over here. But there's a load of clean oxygen here anyway, so there's probably no point in that. It's just taking you ages, isn't it? We got the gunk. The gunk has entombed the oxygen thing. That's no good. Wait, the pipe's breaking. That won't do. Remove this. The way layers form, wouldn't it be better to make vertical lines rather than horizontal? Yes, it would be. If I actually wanted to micromanage all of that. I don't really. Yeah, just get this water out of the pipe. That is going from the payload thing into here, so I do want you to do that. And then this pipe can get removed. Remove that too. Remove this. You are doing stuff, it's just very slow. Enable auto bottle and you. But I think it's actually mostly just a case of any particularly big lumps of ethanol. Probably not. Probably not apart from this one. So I could just get you to sweep this. It's most of what we're looking for anyways. Yeah, you've all got radiation sickness now. That's funny. Yeah, they're gonna get it done. It's just gonna take some time. You're building stuff over here pretty quickly. Man, I don't know. I think it's just too laggy now. We are literally just sitting around on speed 1 because if we sped it up anymore, this would actually be a PowerPoint. I think perhaps digging out this asteroid was the wrong move. A load of nuclear fallout over here. What happened? I think anything specific happened. Right, are you actually still dumping? You should still be dumping, right? Excuse me? What's in here? The bleach stone. Oh, you're not set to dump bleach stone, are you? Yeah, go ahead and do that. So that would... Oh, we didn't put enough nectar in here. No, hold on. There's liquid nuclear waste. Hold on. We want to make sure there's an actual liquid here. But the issue... Oh, I know what the issue is. If we're shooting the rad bolts here, we're just going to end up with nuclear waste here, aren't we? I mean, that could be fine. We just need an actual substantial amount of nuclear waste here. Do I have a big container of nuclear waste? Might be enough. Yeah, I guess the nectar won't be enough. Yeah, no, the nectar just is getting deleted, I think. Yeah, if we just put an actual big tile of nuclear waste here, that should be fine. This bleach stone is kind of evaporating a little bit, but that's okay. Sweep that up, and then we can dump that here, and then that should be enough nuclear waste that doesn't off-gas. Wait. This isn't working. Oh, it is refilling the rocket. That's fine then. Are some of the rad bolts missing? Oh, you're picking up the nuclear waste. Wait, where are you bringing it? Oh dear. Oh, we're dumping it all here. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that is somewhat convenient. I guess just sweep that up then. That's a large amount of nuclear waste. It is viscous. I'll give it that. N58. Yeah, this is officially too laggy for me. I think what we'll do is we'll go to the end of this cycle, and then we'll leave it for now. Because I can't cope with it being this laggy. I frankly don't want to do the space mission when it's this laggy. Right. Like this. Then put that here. All the bleach stone here now. Yes. Well, I'm going to tell you to go back then. So, select destination. This one. Hello, Lavenes. Good night. I love that fish emoji. That's such a good one. Yeah. I'm happy with where this run is. It's just the lag situation just has to be dealt with. So I probably will just part this run here for now. Right, let's empty this. Right, now that should stop off-gassing, right? No? Where'd that all go? What? It all just left. That was like 90 kilograms of nuclear waste that just evaporated. Where did it go? I mean, I know there's a lot of bleach stone, but I felt like if you had 90 kilograms of stuff on it, it should be fine, right? Okay, I think instead of doing this, we're going to do something else. We have the bleach stone storage in here, don't we? I'm just going to increase the capacity of this. There you go, have fun. Yeah, I'm so done with this lag. I'm not putting up with this thing. But let me see. What would the best thumbnail be for this? I don't know. I don't want to put any of this on the thumbnail. It's not complete. Oh, the other thing is, I actually have to put some ladders in here so that we can actually access all of the construction, right? So I think I'm just going to put the ladders on these tiles for everything, just so that we can definitely reach everything. And then one other thing I want to check is, do we have the gunk coming out of here? The answer is yes. We have a storage tank full of gunk. That is going to be emptying polluted water over here for now. Purposely give a dupe a stress response and use that as... No, I don't think so. Maybe Blagini. I don't know. It is kind of funny that cleaning up this asteroid is probably just what's ultimately convinced me to leave. What you got? The Ick Diagonal, right. We definitely have that one. Yeah, no, your comment could just be the thumbnail. There you go. Right. Well then. I'm going to close it out now. But, thanks for hanging out. We will pick this run back up probably when I get the new computer. Because this is way too much lag now. And it's not like I even have any other programs open on my current computer. I know it's probably a big save, and we probably haven't actually managed lag in the best way. But we can sort it out. That'll come with time. I've got lots of other stuff I want to look at in this game as well. So we'll do the next run that we do for ONI. We'll do it on series, and we'll plan to go to the Gasumu asteroid and get Brackine ranching figured out. Because I definitely want to do that. But as I've said, we're probably going to take a break from ONI Twitch streaming for now. We're going to pick up some other games I haven't played in a while. Or I haven't played on stream. And that's going to be pretty fun. And then I'll focus all of my ONI energy back into the videos. But I just wanted to do a little stream today before we get started on the new games next week. Just to kind of wrap things up and kind of show why I'm wrapping things up. Also, you guys have got a very good view of the Pleco there. That's excellent. But if you like what you've seen, feel free to subscribe on YouTube and have a look at the VODs. This is episode 60 of this playthrough. I never normally get this far, and you can probably figure out why. And there's Discord, where we like to hang out. If you have questions about Oxygen Not Included, feel free to ask them there, and someone will probably answer them. And yeah, that's it. So I'm usually around on weekday evenings, British time, 7:30 to 10:30, and we're going to be doing some Victoria 3 this week. So let's see how that goes. We'll do Brazil. That is a game where it should not lag so much. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to raid anyone today. I'm just going to close it out. But enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a lovely, restful day. But take care, everyone. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.